गुड इवनिंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू डियर एस्पिरेंट्स। सभी अभ्यर्थीगण को मेरी ओर से शुभ संध्या। ड्यू टू इलेक्ट्रिसिटी इश्यूज we could not start our evening session at 7:30. It's 8:15 past 8, dear aspirants. So let us start our evening session. और यहाँ पे सबसे पहले आप सभी को शुभ संध्या। और इसके पश्चात आज का ये टुडे इज ट्यूसडे एंड ऑन ट्यूसडे वी टेक अप इंडियन हिस्ट्री, आर्ट एंड कल्चर। सो डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, परशुराम कुमार जी, वेरी गुड इवनिंग। और हमेशा की तरह सबसे प्रॉम्प्ट हैं हमारे परशुराम कुमार जी। 2023 में एक क्वेश्चन आया, which of the following explains the practice of वट्टा किरुटाल as mentioned in Sangam poems? A. Kings employing women bodyguards. B. Learned persons assembling in royal courts to discuss religious and philosophical matters. C. Young girls keeping watch over agricultural fields and driving away birds and animals. And D. King defeated in a battle committing ritual suicide by starving himself to death. तो इस प्रकार से इन चार विकल्पों में से आपने बताना है कि इसका आंसर क्या होगा। सो डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, इफ यू आर नोइंग द आंसर यू शुड राइट इट इन द चैट बॉक्स। आपने बताना होगा कि इसका उत्तर क्या होगा। एंड इफ यू आर नॉट नोइंग द आंसर देन the answer to this question is, dear aspirants, इसका उत्तर होना चाहिए, ओके, इसका आंसर होना चाहिए। परशुराम कुमार जी, हैव यू गॉट सम क्लू? अगर आपके पास कोई क्लू है तो आप इसका आंसर बताएं। ओके, सो द आंसर इज डी, दैट इज ए किंग डिफीटेड इन ए बैटल। कोई राजा यदि युद्ध में पराजित हो जाते थे तो कमिटिंग रिचुअल सुसाइड, तो उन्हें आत्महत्या करना पड़ता था बाय स्टार्विंग हिमसेल्फ टू डेथ। तो दिस इज द करेक्ट आंसर डियर एस्पिरेंट्स। वट्टा किरुटाल ये संगम पीरियड से, संगम पोएम में वर्णित है तो संगम पीरियड से संबंधित है डियर एस्पिरेंट्स। और इसी तरह के प्रश्न आप देखेंगे। और आइए चलें, ऐसा ही एक प्रश्न लेते हैं। विथ रेफरेंस टू संगम लिटरेचर कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स। नंबर 1, संगम लिटरेचर वाज कंपाइल्ड बाय 473 poets and includes 2381 poems. Second statement, these poets belong to various classes of society, indicating a highly inclusive literary culture. And the third statement, Sangam literature was patronized by the Chera kings. Which of the statements given above is are correct? A 1 2, B 2 3, C 1 2 3, and D 1 3 only. So dear aspirants, now you will have to answer this question. और इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर है ए, दैट इज फर्स्ट एंड सेकेंड स्टेटमेंट्स आर करेक्ट। द थर्ड स्टेटमेंट इज नॉट करेक्ट बिकॉज संगम लिटरेचर वाज प्राइमरीली पैट्रोनाइज्ड बाय पांड्या किंग्स। पांड्या का मतलब हुआ आज का तमिलनाडु, चेरा का मतलब हुआ आज का केरला, और चोला का मतलब हुआ आज का आंध्र प्रदेश। सो स्पेशली दोज फ्रॉम मदुरई, they were great supporters of Tamil culture and provided the necessary resources for the compilation of these literary works. So Chera is not correct. Our answer should be first statement correct and the second statement is also correct. Sangam literature is one of the most prominent literary traditions of ancient Tamil culture. It comprises 2381 poems. So you should write this in your notebook. 2381 poems which were composed by 473 poets. And statement 2 is also correct. The poets who contributed to Sangam literature came from various social backgrounds, including kings, traders, farmers, and ordinary citizens. This highlights the inclusive nature of Tamil society during the Sangam period, where different social classes participated in literary and cultural activities. Dear aspirants, I hope this question is clear to you, and you must have developed the the conceptualization that is required while you are preparing for the UPSC examination. Identify the king based on the following statements. You have to identify the name of the king. Number one, he was prominent Pandya king known for defeating a confederacy of Cheraj, Chola, and other chieftains. So I am repeating this statement for your better understanding, dear aspirants. He was a prominent Pandya king known for defeating a confederacy of Cheraj, Cholas, and other chieftains. Second statement, he is mentioned in two Tamil Brahmi inscriptions from Mangulam. Dear aspirants, choose the correct answer from the options given below. A. Nedunjelian first, B. Nedunjelian second, C. Karikala Chola, and D. Cheran Senguttavan. So out of these four options, which option is correct? Dear aspirants, now you have to find out the correct answer. Now the correct answer is B, that is Nedun Jelian. Nedunjelian, Nedun Jelian second. So Nedun Jelian second was one of the most important Pandya kings, known for his military success, particularly his victory in the Battle of Talian Langanam. Okay, Talai Langanam, Talai Langanam, Talaya Langanam, where he defeated the confederacy of Chera, Chola, and five other chieftains. This battle solidified the Pandya dynasty's power in South India. Nedun Jelian II is mentioned in two Tamil Brahmi inscriptions from Mangulam, which highlight his donations to Jain monks and his patronage of religious institutions. These inscriptions are valuable historical records that provide insight into the reign of Nedunjelian II and his role in the religious and cultural life of his time. So B is the correct answer. So dear Parsuramji, you must have informed your other friends थ्रू व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में आपने अगर एक मैसेज डाल दिया होता तो सभी हमारे अभ्यर्थी उपस्थित हो जाते। वैसे वीडियो तो देख ही लेना चाहिए। आइए एक और क्वेश्चन ले लेते हैं। इन द कंटेक्स्ट ऑफ द संगम एज, which of the following terms correctly describes the council or assembly of scholars and poets that was instrumental in fostering Tamil literature? तो ये भी क्वेश्चन काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है कि संगम युग में, संगम काल में जो परिषद अथवा सभा थी विद्वानों की और कवियों की, तो वो उसको क्या कहा जाता था? नंबर वन उर, UR, नंबर टू अवई, AVAI, नंबर थ्री कुडिमकल, KUDIMA, or 4 Padai, PADAI. So select the correct answer using the codes given below, dear aspirants. So this question is also very very important. So Abai is the correct answer. इसको अवई कहा जाता था। बासव राज है सर, great, wonderful. So Basav Raj, where from you are joining this session? It's fine. आपने हाय कहा तो हमारे स्तर से भी आपको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं डियर एस्पिरेंट्स। दिस इज सिविल सर्विसेज एकेडमी और झारखंड, देवघर झारखंड से एवरी डे at 7:30, but today a little bit late due to the electricity issues, dear aspirants. So we have started this session at 8:15 and it will be continued up to 8:45. That is half an hour daily. So we also follow a routine session. On Monday, we take up polity and international relation. Today is Tuesday and we are taking up history, art and culture. And then on Wednesday, tomorrow, we will be taking up Indian economy, social development. Then on Thursday, we take up geography, Indian geography, world geography. And then on Friday, we take up science and technology, Saturday, environment and CSAT. And then on Sunday, we take up the current affairs. So this is our routine. अब मिस्टर बासवराज, यू में स्पीक अबाउट योर सेल्फ. आप अपने बारे में बताइए कि आपकी क्या समस्या है, यदि कोई समस्या है, और नहीं है समस्या तो फिर इसी तरह से आप क्लास अटेंड कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, लाइक कीजिए. मेरी तो यही गुजारिश होगी. आई एम एसके तिवारी, शशिकांत तिवारी, IAS रिटायर्ड. और जब से मैं सेवानिवृत्त हुआ और इसके पश्चात से ये मेरा एक लक्ष्य बन गया है कि जितने भी मैक्सिमम एस्पिरेंट्स हों जो काफी प्रेरणा के अभाव में, किसी मेंटोर के अभाव में वे सही रास्ता नहीं चुन पाते और फिर कोचिंग या गलत तत्वों के जो कि आर्थिक दोहन करते हैं, पैसे की लूट मचाते हैं, तो उनके चंगुल में फंस जाते हैं. तो इसलिए ये एक चैनल है जहां पर कि आपका बिल्कुल इस प्रकार से आपकी तैयारी होती है कि आप ही स्वयं कुछ है. बुद्ध ने कहा था अपदीपो भव, अपना दीपक स्वयं बनो. और यही यूपीएससी चाहती भी है. बिकॉज व्हाट एवर डिसीजंस विल हैव टू बी टेकन बाय योरसेल्फ. आपके द्वारा एक्यूरेट और क्विक डिसीजन लिए जाएंगे. तो यही तो इस परीक्षा का सार तत्व है. आइए देखें, लेट अस फाइंड द आंसर. Abhay was the term used for council or assembly of learned scholars, poets and literary critics during the Sangam age. Abhay उसको कहा जाता था. So B is our answer, dear aspirants. और इस प्रकार से हम उर का मतलब क्या होता है ये भी तो जान लें. उर on the other hand referred to a settlement or village and had no literary or intellectual connotation. उर का मतलब कोई गांव होता था अथवा आवास, ओके, आवासन. और कुडिमकल का मतलब होता था किसान, ओके, और कॉमनर क्लास ड्यूरिंग द संगम पीरियड, रिप्रेजेंटिंग दोज एंगेज्ड इन एग्रीकल्चर एंड मैनुअल लेबर. और पढ़ई का मतलब होता था आर्म्ड फोर्सेज और मिलिट्री कॉन्टिंजेंट्स इन संगम सोसाइटी. सो डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, दिस इज द करेक्ट आंसर टू दिस MCQ. Now let us move further. और इसी तरह के सवालों के साथ हम फिर आगे बढ़ते हैं. और यहां पर एक काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है, डियर एस्पिरेंट्स. व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग आइटम्स वेर प्राइमरीली इंपोर्टेड. इंपोर्ट का मतलब होता है आयात करना. तो इनमें से कौन सा वो आइटम था, कौन सी वस्तु थी जो प्राइमरीली इंपोर्टेड ड्यूरिंग संगम एज, संगम युग में वो आयात होती थी. ए ओलिव ऑयल, बी ड्राई फ्रूट्स, सी स्लेब्स एंड डी ऑल ऑफ दिस. तो आपको बताना है कि व्हाट शुड बी द आंसर टू दिस MCQ. और इसके सहारे आपको ये भी सोचना होगा कि आखिर इनमें से कौन कौन सी चीजें आयात की जाती थी, इंपोर्ट की जाती थी. डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, डी इज द आंसर, all of these. So imports during the Sangam period reveal the extent of international trade and the interconnectedness of Indian Ocean world. So हिंद महासागर का दुनिया के साथ किस प्रकार से व्यापार को देखते हुए जुड़ा होना. So olive oil imported primarily from Roman Empire. Dry fruits, high value goods like dry fruits came from Central Asia, and slaves were imported and were often employed in royal households or for agriculture purposes, reflecting the complexity and scale of the economic system in Sangam society. So, dear aspirants, Mr. Vaswaraj has not spoken, has not written a single sentence. तो हमें लगता है कि वो क्लास छोड़ के जा चुके हैं अथवा हो सके वो सुन रहे होंगे. एक और क्वेश्चन ले लेते हैं इस एज पे, संगम एज पे. व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स करेक्टली डिस्क्राइब्स द अचीवमेंट्स ऑफ कारिकाला चोल अकॉर्डिंग टू संगम लिटरेचर. जो संगम साहित्य है तो उसके आधार पर जो कारिकाला चोल की जो उपलब्धियां हैं तो उसके बारे में संगम लिटरेचर, संगम साहित्य में क्या कुछ है। ए, he constructed a grand embankment along the Kaveri river using slave labor from Sri Lanka। मतलब वो जो श्रम करने वाले ओके आए तो वो श्रीलंका से आए और उन्होंने कावेरी के पास एक एम्बैंकमेंट बनाया। B, he introduced a new naval fleet that dominated the Bay of Bengal. Or C, he established an alliance with the Pallavas and expanded his territory to the north. Or D, he was responsible for codifying a set of laws that regulated trade in पुहार। अब आपको बताना है कि आखिर इसका उत्तर क्या होगा। So dear aspirants, the answer to this important MCQ is A, he constructed a grand embankment along Kaveri river using slave labor from Sri Lanka. So Karikala Chol construction of the embankment along the Kaveri river is one of his most celebrated achievements as mentioned in Sangam texts. The embankment was built to regulate the flow of the river, preventing floods and supporting extensive irrigation. Sangam literature and other historical accounts indicate that Karikala employed captives from his Sri Lankan campaigns to work on this massive project. So this is the correct answer, dear aspirants. तो आपने देखा कि आज हमने संगम से संबंधित जो प्रश्न संभावित हैं तो उन पर हमने बिल्कुल प्रकाश डाला। और आइए अब चलते हैं वर्धन डायनेस्टी की ओर। और यहां पर एक क्वेश्चन आता है, विथ रेफरेंस टू पुष्यभूति वर्धन डायनेस्टी consider the following statements, and we have 3 statements in this MCQ, dear aspirants. The dynasty was founded in Thanesar, which is currently located in Kurukshetra. Second, Pushyabhutis initially served as subsidiaries of the Guptas. And third statement, they gained independence after the Hun invasions. How many of the statements given above are correct? A only one, B only two, C all three, and D none. So dear aspirants, now you have to find out the correctness of this question. So our answer should be C. All 3 statements are correct, dear aspirants. So the Pushyabhutis or Vardhan dynasty was founded at Thanesar, presently located in Kurukshetra district of Haryana, by Naravardhana. The establishment of dynasty in this area allowed it to control and expand its influence over northern India. उत्तरी भारत में इनका प्रभाव और इनका विस्तार था. Statement 2 is also correct because initially the Pushyabhutis were vassals under the larger Gupta empire which dominated much of the Indian subcontinent. As the Guptas provided a stable political environment, many smaller dynasties like Pushyabhutis remained loyal. और statement 3 भी correct है because following the decline of Gupta empire due to repeated invasions by Huns, 5th century BC में हुनों का आक्रमण लगातार होता रहा. The Pushyabhutis seized the opportunity to assert their independence. और इसी समय पुष्यभूति लोग अपनी स्वतंत्रता को घोषित कर दिए. The weakening of central authority enabled the dynasty to establish its own rule and expand its territories further. तो जो सेंट्रल मतलब केंद्रीय प्रशासन इतना कमजोर हो गया और उसी का लाभ उठा करके ये बिल्कुल स्थापित हो गया. सो डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, इस प्रकार से आपने देखा कि अब एक प्रश्न हर्ष पे आ सकता है. और क्या होगा प्रश्न? विथ रेफरेंस टू हर्षाज रेन, हर्ष के शासनकाल के प्रसंग में, के संदर्भ में, कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स. सर कनाडा हेले. ओके ओके, वेरी गुड वेरी गुड, बहुत अच्छा बहुत अच्छा. आई एम वेरी हैप्पी, आई एम वेरी हैप्पी. ओके, वणक्कम. ये तो ठीक है, मैंने सही बोला, वणक्कम और नमस्ते. तो मिस्टर वासवराज, तो आर यू प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर यूपीएससी एग्जाम और स्टेट सिविल सर्विसेज एग्जाम? इफ यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग, प्लीज राइट इट इन द चैट बॉक्स. सर गुजरात, ओके, गुजरात में ड्रीम यूपीएससी 2026 great, wonderful. And here is my contact number. Okay, dear aspirants, myself SK Tiwari, uh, IAS retired. So if you have any doubts, any question, dear aspirants, you may send your question to this WhatsApp number. This is my WhatsApp number, Civil Services Academy, Deoghar, Jharkhand. So 9934739191. Vikas Prajapati, very good evening. Today, due to the electricity issues, I came online at 8:15, 15 past 18, 8:15 past 18. Free है सर. ओके ओके, बिल्कुल है. ड्रीम यूपीएससी 2026, यस, हमेशा फ्री रहते हैं. दिस इज अभी तो क्लास में है सर कर्नाटका. वेरी गुड मिस्टर वासव रज वासवा रज वासवा रज, yes, very nice. And from Karnataka, one student Raghava HS is there. Today he is not attending the class due to some reasons I don't know, but he attends the class regularly. So dear aspirants, we were mentioning Harsa, how to make notes, sir. Yeah, this is very important questions, dear aspirants. So if you have started your preparations with regard to the prelims examination, then you should prepare the notes, because this examination is in three parts. That is the prelims examination, then the mains examination, and then interview, that is commonly known as personality test. So in this prelims examination, you will have to face two papers. GS paper 1 having 100 questions and 200 marks, dear aspirants. Now the second GS paper, the GS paper 2, is a qualifying paper. It is known as CSAT, a Civil Services Aptitude Test, but it is not mentioned in UPSC side. So GS paper 2, it has only 80 questions. So one question having 2.5 marks, to total 200 marks, dear aspirants. And these two papers are held on a single day, and suitably the Sunday, first sitting and second sitting. The qualifying marks is 33%, that is 67 marks. And out of 80 questions, 50 questions are related to the mental math, syllogism, Venn diagram, reasoning, and 30 questions, they are related to the paragraph, English or Hindi, in any language you may understand. So now if you are ready to prepare, you should first read the NCERT's books, and then after you should prepare the notes after consulting the standard books like Polity, M. Lakshmikant, then the history, that is a spectrum book, and also consult the history books on Tamil Nadu books. And then after you should, for ancient India, R.S. Sharma, and medieval India, Satish Chandra. Then economy, Ramesh Singh. Geography, Majid Hussain. Science and technology, Ravi Agrahari. Environment, Shankar IAS. And art and culture, Nitin Singhania. So dear aspirants, this should be the standard books. Now, after going into detail, you should prepare your notes. But first of all, at least for 30 days, every day you should read the syllabus of the prelims examination and syllabus of the mains examination. And then after, you should prepare notes, because this is very important, dear aspirants. And while preparing the notes, you should keep in mind that you have gone through the PYQs. So command over the syllabus and command over the PYQs. Okay, it's most important thing before preparation of your self note. So dear aspirants, if you are thinking in these terms, this is very nice, because you have written 2026. So sir, I complete one time syllabus. Wonderful, wonderful. So if syllabus is complete, then you should start to prepare your notes, dear aspirants. So let us have this question. Now the Harsaj rain, with reference to Harsaj rain, consider the following statements. Number one, when Sang praised Harsa for his justice and generosity. Second, Harsa was the last great Hindu king who also supported Buddhism. And third, Harsa expanded his rule to cover all of the southern India. So, how many of the statements given above is are correct? Now, you are required to answer this question, dear aspirants. And my answer to this question is first and second statements are correct, dear aspirants, but the third statement is not correct because Harsa's influence was largely confined to northern and parts of central India. He faced resistance from southern dynasties like the Chalukyas, led by Pulkesin II, who defeated Harsa when he attempted to expand southward beyond the Narmada River. So our answer is B. Only two statements are correct, first and the second. So Mr. Dream UPSC 2026, I hope you have understood the preparation of notes. Yes, 1 and 2 are correct. Very nice. So I would like to mention here that yeah, while going through the PYQs, previous year's question paper, you should keep in mind the questions from 2011 because 2011 is the starting point of this new syllabus. So, dear aspirants, and then after you will have a good number of questions, and you may be able to crack. You may be able to unfold the pattern of asking questions. So syllabus, PYQs, and then after you should prepare your self notes. This is my personal experience, personally advice, dear aspirants. और इसमें सबसे बड़ी बात है कि कोचिंग पे विश्वास नहीं करना है. ओके, मेंटरिंग अगर हो जाए तो बड़ी अच्छी बात. कोचिंग में पैसे लगाएंगे बिकॉज a huge amount of money is going to be incurred और उसमें मिलता कुछ भी नहीं है. करना तो आपने है. Okay, who prepares for the examination? Not the teacher, the student himself. The student himself has to show his mettle, okay, while preparing for UPSC type of examination. So dear aspirants, don't go after, okay, all those hypes. I find correct. Okay, very good. I could not understand. So whenever you find difficulty, you may please contact me on WhatsApp 9934739191. This is my personal contact number and as well as WhatsApp number. So dear aspirants, this way I find right mentor. Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. So I always advise, okay, to the students that don't go after coaching classes because this exam, the UPSC exam, the IAS exam is quite different. You will have to face GS paper 4, okay, that is ethics, attitude and aptitude. और मैं तो बताता हूँ, okay, whenever I find time, I used to speak who is the king of forest. जंगल का राजा कौन? और जंगल का राजा वो है जो न तो तेज दौड़ सकता है, who cannot race with cheetah because cheetah is the fastest runner. Okay, the heaviest is elephant. Okay, the huge, that is the longest is giraffe. The cleverest is fox. Okay, but still we treat lion as the king of forest. Why do we, okay, project like this? Because he has an attitude. Okay, and what is that attitude? Wherever the lion, okay, looks at elephant, the lion thinks that it's his breakfast. So the attitude is, okay, very much important thing and it makes the difference. So यदि आपने decide कर लिया है, Okay, if you have dreamt, if you have finalized, okay, targeted, so now you are going to achieve. And what are the most important things? Always be positive. Okay, always be positive. Do you know whosoever, okay, is your God? I don't know whether you are Hindu, whether you are Buddhist, whether you are Sikh, whether you are Alwar, or whether you are Nayanar, okay, Shaivite or Vaishnavite. But one thing is very much clear: the God is the most intelligent person in this universe. Okay, he has kept mind at the upper, okay, position, and he has kept heart just lower to this, okay, brain. Why? Because you should take decisions through your mind, not heart. Heart may misguide you, heart may make you emotional, sentimental, but sentiments and emotions, okay, are the most important regions of your defeat. So don't be emotional, don't be sentimental, okay. So, dear aspirants, whenever I practice answer writing, please evaluate my question. Yes, of course, you may send your answers to my WhatsApp. That is, and I am also writing my email. Email SK Tiwari TIWARYIAS @gmail. Okay, gmail.com. So you may email me. This is my mail ID, sktiwariias@gmail.com. So WhatsApp, if you like so, or then you may send this in my personal mail. So dear aspirants, at this point of time, because we have already spent half an hour. So only for half an hour every day, every evening at 7:30, I am online. So, dear aspirants, thank you for joining me. Which batch you, sir? Okay, I am a retired. I am a retired IAS officer, dear aspirants. So, uh, after my retirement, I am here in my residence, and this is my coaching center. Thank you. Yes. So tomorrow at same time, that is 7:30, I will be online. So many questions, so many queries. How to prepare? How to tackle this subject? How to unfold the mystery of the CSAT, that is Civil Services Aptitude Test. So you may have so many questions, and I will be answering all your doubts, clearing all your confusions. So, dear aspirants, thank you. Good night to all of you. Bye bye.